All right, here with Coach Powell after NCAA Indoor Championships. Pretty good meet all around for your squad. How did you feel about your team's performance?
Yeah, I mean, team got third. Gave a couple of points here and there. I think we certainly had the objective to try to win, and that's how we set up who was running what and where we were going to place people. We knew Florida was going to be the favorite, and it would take a pretty great meet for us, and they might falter a little bit. But we thought maybe we could score close to 50 points, maybe 48 if we had a great day. So that's kind of how we set everything up and planned everything, and not everything went our way, but a lot of really good stuff did happen, and I think we learned a lot, and hopefully we can take this into the outdoor season.
And so starting with Friday night, with Ches in that 5K winning the 16th NCAA title, I guess what were some of your emotions after that race? That 16 NCAA titles is most of any collegiate history.
Yeah, no, it's good to get that one out of the way. That was probably going to be the easiest one for him of the weekend. We ran that mile pretty hard, the prelim. Strategy there was to try to get all three of our guys in, because we thought maybe try to capitalize with a lot of points in the mile. So those guys worked really well together, and as Tim just missed, turned out to be both heats were great. But Mayton did a really good job kind of helping Ed, I guess, through the last half of that race and getting him qualified. And then the 5K, we knew we were just going to try to run a big last 400. I think it was the Tulsa kid we knew had a good finish. I think the Butler kid set the pace pretty well, but it was good to get that one. He ran hard though, 13:41 and 53:54 last lap. So then finished that up and just tried to get recovered as quick as we could for the next day.
So everyone was kind of on pins and needles for that DMR, kind of waiting to see, if you guys would put them on it. I guess, can you tell us a little bit about the process of making that decision, whether you run them or not? Or
Yeah, I think the plan was to try to get as many points as we could. We wouldn't run Ed on the DMR. I don't think it's just really hard to do that many events. And I think last year when he did the mile, or when he did the 5K and came back 30 minutes later in the DMR, I think that was a really hard effort, almost too hard, and he was fortunate to win the 3K the next day, but that's all he could have done the next day. That was it just took a lot out of him. So since we had two events possibly on tap for the next day, we decided pretty long out we weren't going to run him on the DMR. After the Husky meet with Blake, we decided that he would be the focus, and we tried to do everything we could to get him ready to anchor the DMR. And so that's what we told Blake: you're going to anchor the DMR, give us a chance to finish as high up as possible, and kind of got the other legs going. And I think Blake did a really good job. It took him a little bit while to get going this indoor season, but did a great job and got us the points that we needed, and gave Ed a break. And it was nice to get other guys involved. And was actually really pleased with the DMR.
And the mile today, obviously disappointment, losing to Josh. But I guess what happened in the mile, and what did you tell Ed after that?
Yeah, well, the mile, Josh is a great runner. He ran a great leg. He's a great coach. A lot of good things going for him. And looking at the tape and all that, I figured he would be the guy to beat, and I knew he would close well. We were trying to get Matthew to the front, and Matthew likes to go from a long ways out, so we were trying to get him to the front. It was so much pushing and shoving. He's a big guy, so he couldn't quite make his way to the front. So it almost went fast enough, but it would have had gone a little bit faster. I think Ed still had a couple of those other races in his legs. So the guy from New Mexico ran a great race, and Ed fought great, and I caught him afterwards pretty quick, and I said, hey, let's not worry about the 3K right now. Let's just get recovered, and if it makes sense and you want to do it, we'll come up with a good plan. And he just got really focused, and he was a good loser. He was gracious, and I think, but he was really focused and really wanted to do the 3K, and he wanted to go from a long ways out, and we thought maybe Matthew could help with that. And it's hard to go from a long ways out after all those races, but he timed it perfectly, had good instincts, and did a great job in that 3K.
Yeah, it says a lot about him that he was able to, come back from.
Yeah, and that's what
I
said, this is the hardest thing probably you're gonna have to do is lose a race and come back. But if you do it, that's just puts you kind of more in that legendary status. There's guys that have tried this triple before. I think it's a hard thing to do. I think the easy thing to do is when things didn't go well, to pull someone out. And certainly that was going through my mind, and I was kind of weighing back and forth. But I could tell he wanted to do it. I could tell he was ready to do it, and I figured we knew we were going to have a hard effort this weekend, so he went for it, and I'm glad it worked out.
Was there a moment where you were like, because you said you were kind of questioning whether or not you'd run him in the 3K, was there a moment where you were like, all right, he's ready, he can do this?
I knew he was going to run well. No idea what place he was going to get, but he was determined, and he was ready to go. I knew he was fit. I knew he would recover quickly, so I knew he would compete well. I just know, everyone in the NCAA is so good. I just know the guys on our team, how good they are, and the rest of Justin Knight is a phenomenal runner, and I knew Justin would run great, and he did run great. So yeah, it was, I figured whatever happened, he was gonna go down swinging, and he was gonna go from a long ways out. He was gonna run hard, and I think people will look at that, and I think it was just an impressive weekend for him.
Awesome. Well, congratulations,
Yeah,
Coach.
thank you. Appreciate it.